Hello guys and welcome to Robot Squad. In today's video we are going to look at how to send emails with Python. So let's get started. So before understanding how to send emails with Python, first let's understand the protocol behind it. That is Secure Mail Transfer Protocol, SMTP. Now let's understand what is SMTP. SMTP is a protocol used by most machines to transfer email data to a nearby mail host, for example Gmail. SMTP is inherently an insecure protocol like HTTP but can be secured by using TLS. How does SMTP work? SMTP is a protocol used by most devices to send mails to SMTP recipient server like Gmail. After the mail is received by the SMTP server, the recipient's computer polls the server continuously at a certain interval for new messages by using the post office protocol method. And once the recipient gets to know a new message has arrived, the user gets a notification about the new mail. So now that we know what is SMTP and how does it work, let's get let's get coding our app. So here I have a basic app which we are going to use for as reference. First, let's see how does this app work. Let's run this app to check if it works.
2 hours later.
So our email address, we are going to use the robot squad email. For the password, I'm going to enter the password. The recipient again the robot squad email and the message, hello there. As you can see, it has finished. So let's see whether we have got the email, and we have got the email. Here, this is the same message we have typed in there. So now we know this app is working. Let's create the app we want to create now. That is, there is Python email sender. So now we can see it has created the file. Now let's import the libraries we require. First is smtplib. As we just now saw what is smtp. Smtplib will create the smtp connection for us to Gmail. Next is we are going to import ssl so that we can establish a secure connection. Next we are going to set this server smtp to equal smtp.gmail.com, and next we are going to change the port number to 587. This is the port for smtp in Gmail. Next we are going to ask the user for his email address. User id equal to input, enter your email address. Next we are going to ask for his password. Input, enter your password, and now we are going to ask the user to enter the recipient mail. Recipient Now we'll ask the user to input what message he wants to send to the recipient. Enter message. Now we are going to create a context, SSL context. This will be what TT what TLS will use to secure the connection. And now we'll be establishing a connection. SMTP host we have already defined in the variable server underscore SMTP, and the port as we have defined it as port as variables. Again we need to bind this into a variable as server, and now we are going to check whether we have established our connection. Server.ehlo, and now again we are going to establish a secure connection as starting TLS, and the context is the context we have created. Again we are going to check whether we have established our connections safely. Server.e by using server.ehlo, and now we are going to log in. Now we are going to log in by using the credentials entered by the user, that is user ID and password. Now we are going to send the message. Send mail. From address is again the user ID. To address is recipient, and the message is going to be again the message variable. Let's check again whether we have missed out on anything. I don't see if we have missed anything, so let's run and check if this works. So email address, I'm going to enter the robot squad email. Now we are going to enter the password. Now the recipient, again I'm going to enter robot squad. And the message, hello there, this message was sent from Python. So now let's let it run. Hope it works. And it worked. So now let's check the mail, whether we've got the mail. Here we go. We got the email we had sent. Hello there, this message was sent from Python. Okay, so a few important points to note for this to work is that you need to enable less secure app access uh, before running this code, or else you'll end up in an error. Like, oh yeah, you need to enable this. Make sure that this is on and not off before running this. Then this can uh, run if you are using your mail, or any for any Gmail you are using. You need to remember to turn this on, or else it will end up in an error. So that is it for this video. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe.